5 things that I love about the Nissan 350z that I picked up about a month ago. I got them on my whiteboard here. I've been digging the whiteboard videos lately. So 5 things I love. The first thing, the most important thing that I like is sliding. It's rear wheel drive and the traction control. You can turn it off all the way so it is literally as slick as you would ever wish it to be. Depending on your wheel and tire setup and things like that, you gotta have some time, you gotta take some time to get used to it. But once you kind of feel where it slips, like, it is so much fun. 2, it's minimal. I'm a minimalist, it drives me nuts, clutter, things like that. So having a 2-door car with limited space in the trunk, when I'm mobbing around town, I gotta be here, here, and here. I don't have to take much with me. It's awesome because you just have this little car you can whip in. Only one other person can go with you. It's kind of fun. It's a nice break from having a big car where a lot of clutter can happen and things like that. And also, when I say minimal, I'd say it's easy to modify. It doesn't really get too confusing. There's only so many mods. The engine is pretty simple. Everything's really straightforward with modifying, and there's tons and tons of options. Number 3 is the sound at low RPMs with the straight pipe setup like we have. It does sound like a GTR. It has the same kind of tone. No, I'm not saying this is anything like a GTR, but it does have a very similar tone since it's somewhat of a similar motor. And then at high RPMs, like, you're screaming like way over 6K almost. And in tunnels, it is really, really fun. 4, they're cost effective. These cars are relatively cheap. You can pick them up anywhere between 3 and 12 grand depending on what year you get. So you can buy one cheap with high miles like we are, and we've had tons of fun with it, way more than it's worth, I feel like. Number 5 is the handling around corners. Just the whole car in general, just being a 2-seater coupe and the weight balance and everything like that, it does handle very, very well. So in a nutshell, that's 5 things that I really love about this car. I'll be covering 5 things I hate about this car, which there are some things that I do not like. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. We're modding this thing out. We just got the duckbill on, we got wheels, we're lowering it even more maybe. We're doing some sliding, some drifting here soon. We got a steering wheel on the way, things like that. So I encourage you guys to subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Later.